Show blessings. Maggie Wag. Carpe Omnia. Lock Up the Bourbon. And Salvation. And they're off. Maggie Wag, Salvation, and Carpe Omnia all gunning out for the early advantage. Came up Rosie Rail. Then it's Mrs. Brenner racing in fifth. They're followed by Mucho Blessings in sixth. 3 lengths back, Keys Garboy, Lock Up the Bourbon, and Heavenly Given is the trailer. Maggie Wag is the leader. Maggie Wag by a length as they charge into the far turn from Salvation, Carpe Omnia, and Mrs. Brenner is fourth. There's Mucho Blessings racing 3 deep with 3 furlongs to go now. Came up Rosie on the inside is getting interested as that inside run may be in a bit of traffic there, and so they're 2 lengths back, and it is Keys Garboy, Lock Up the Bourbon, and last is Heavenly Given. They're at the top of the stretch. That opening quarter winning 22 4/5 of a second, and they're homeward bound with 3/16 of a mile left to go. Maggie Wag has punched through a 47 and 2/2 mile. Here comes Came Up Rosie outside. Came Up Rosie, Maggie Wag or Came Up Rosie. One of these two. Maggie Wag, as usual, getting desperate late. Maggie Wag's got that speed, always gets a little weary late, is trying to hold on, is digging in. Came Up Rosie on the outside, and it's Came Up Rosie and Lane Luzzy grabbing Maggie Wag in the final strides. Lock Up the Bourbon is right there in the photo with Mrs. Brenner, and then Keys Garboy, Heavenly Given. Time 107.68. Came Up Rosie. Lane Luzzy, winning apprentice, owned by Jessica Campitelli, trained by Franny Campitelli, bred in Florida by Farm 3 Enterprises LLC, 4-year-old chestnut fillet by Notional out of Salty and Sassy by Salt Lake. 1 minute 7.68 the running time. 5.5 furlongs. Race 7 is official. Exacta $31.40. Trifecta $244.20. Superfecta $1,881.90. Super High Five carryover $943.96. Double $144.20. Pick 3 100.